Global War 36 enthusiast here with Operation GoldenEye, turn 2.2, Germany. It is January 1937. Note that upgrading the force pool, a Dutch destroyer was added to Sea Zone 25. My opponent's just a little nudge to them. Okay, 5 tech rolls. I'm going to be rolling for advanced mechanized infantry, jet fighters, radar, wartime economy, and improved factories. Let's see what we get. Okay, so for advanced mechanized, I did succeed with an 11. For jet fighters, I failed with a 3. For radar, I succeeded with a 10. For wartime economy, I succeeded with a 7. And for improved factories, I succeeded with an 11. So I succeeded with everything except jet fighters. Extremely lucky turn. 4 out of 5 rolls. Let's see. So advanced mechanized goes up to stage 2. Let's see. What was the other one? I forgot to put that on here just a second. Jet fighters was the fail. Radar was a success. Okay, that goes up to stage 1. I did succeed with wartime economy, so I'm maxed out at stage 2 on that one, and improved factories I succeeded at. And the only one I failed at was jet fighters. Let me double check on that one just to make sure. Yes, okay, that's correct. 4 out of 5. Great turn for me. I hope I didn't waste all my luck. I really don't want the Spanish Republicans to hit me twice in Catalonia. That's going to be the key battle. I'm very, very confident I'm going to win it, but don't want to lose too many. So, okay, purchases. I have 23 IPPs to spend. I'm going to upgrade a militia for 2, and then I've got a kind of a questionable move I'm going to make. I'm either going to purchase a Mountain Infantry and save 17, or I'm going to purchase a regular infantry and save 18. All right, let me talk about what I'm talking about here. Right here in Catalonia. Okay, Madman Dan has cleverly done 4 points of damage to the major shipyard there in Leon, Castile. But there is a major port just south of Barcelona in Catalonia. And if I were to in the production phase, declare that I'm building a Mountain Infantry, because that's what I'm saying here. I'm saying that I'm either gonna build a Mountain Infantry or a regular infantry. And then I don't have a place right now at the start of the turn. I don't hold that major port. Can I still build something even though I don't, at the time of production, have a way to get it to Spain, national Spain, because it's more than 3 IPPs? Or can I attack Catalonia, take it, and then the Mountain Infantry arrives there by lend-lease? According to the rules as written right now, this is legal. It just says I have to have a port during on section 11.4 during the place units phase. I can declare a port that I'm leaving, like West Germany, and declare a port of arrival, like Catalonia, that I possess, and it can arrive there. But in every other instance in the game, you cannot place units in a newly captured territory. So it feels like it should be illegal, but I believe that right now it is legal. I have posted on Discord to see about the legality of this, and basically I'm just going to be flexible. If it turns out that it's legal, then what I'm going to do is I'm going to purchase this infantry, and it won't go to Catalonia, of course, because that's illegal. It'll go to Asturia-Navarre. But if it is legal to get that Mountain Infantry, then it's going to go to Catalonia. So, long roundabout confusion about what my purchase phase is. Let's go to combat movement. So we'll go up here to Slovakia. From Eastern Germany, I'm going to move 3 infantry, 1 light armor, and 1 anti-aircraft artillery are going to move from Eastern Germany into Slovakia. So we'll open up this box, and we'll remove this rondel and this fighter, And these 2 infantry will go into Slovakia. Okay, that's 1 up for Germany. So Germany goes to 23. It's also 1 up for Britain. They go to 13, and 1 up for France. They go to 8. Just a side note, Panzer J didn't set up his... When you set up your forces at the start of the game, you also should set out the money for each country. You don't collect income at the start of the turn, you collect income at the end of your turn, but you do get income at the start of the game. It says starting income for each country. And so even though I did annex Austria on the first turn of the game, Britain didn't get an extra IPP at the start of its turn for that. It only got to collect that at the end of the turn. Okay, that's the combat movement for Germany, but let's look down here for the combat movement for the Spanish Republic, or for the nationalist Spanish. They're going to move 2 infantry, 1 artillery, and 1 cavalry into Catalonia. So I'm going to move everything in there, and then I'm going to fly my 2 fighters there as well. They'll fly from Leon Castile over to Catalonia. And let's go to the combat phase. Okay, I think you can barely... No, I don't think you can quite see. I have to zoom out here to capture the infantry there. Okay, so there's 1 Spanish nationalist infantry at 1. This Catalonia is mountainous, so that knocks the infantry down by 1. There's 1 infantry that's at a 2 because it's boosted up by the artillery. The artillery gets knocked from 3 down to 2, and the cavalry gets knocked from 3 down to 2. And then there's the 2 fighters at 6. That's on the attacker side. And then on the defender side, you've got the militia at 2 and the mountain infantry at 5. Let's zoom in for the die rolling. Okay. So the first thing I've got is a first strike. I've got my artillery at 2. Be nice to hit this. Didn't kill a militia off. Nope. I used up my first strike luck with the Asturia-Navarre attack. Now I've got 1 infantry at 1. This is the unboosted infantry. 3. That's a miss. What am I? Oh, that's from before. I didn't realize that was from the Italy turn. Let's see. And we've got 1 infantry at 2 and 1 cavalry at 2. This infantry at 2 is the boosted one. Miss. The real thing is he going to hit me twice? I don't want him to hit me twice. I've got the 2 fighters at 6. Okay, 2 hits. That's all I needed. So that's good. Now, he's got the 1 at 2. He's got a militia at 2 here. Okay, good. I can handle that. I predicted that the mountain will hit, and that's what happened. Okay, so I lost 1. I lost the cavalry because he only defends at 2. And basically, things are going pretty even luck, I'd say, in the Spanish War. He got a little bit lucky getting that recruitment roll. Before, when he was attacking the major shipyard, I had 9 pips and he had 4 pips, so on average, that was kind of the typical outcome. That I would kill one of his fighters and he wouldn't kill one of mine. So what happened is I took Catalonia with 2 infantry and an artillery. Now let's go to non-combat movement. Over here in Spain, I'm going to move 2 infantry and this artillery. It's interesting. I didn't plan this, but I got 2 infantry and an artillery and 2 infantry and artillery. These 2 fighters will land in Asturia-Navarre along with the 2 infantry and the artillery. So nothing's in Leon Castile. Then Germany. Okay, I want to move my naval units a bit here. Up there. I'm going to take every single naval unit I've got and move it into C-Zone 13. From 15 over to 13. And this guy will join my task force card. So in C-Zone 13, I have a coastal defense ship, a light cruiser, a destroyer, 2 submarines, 2 torpedo boat destroyers, a coastal sub, and a naval transport. And I believe that is all the non-combat movement. Placement of units. I'd like to upgrade that militia that is in, is that Eastern Germany? Yeah, that's in Eastern Germany will get upgraded to an infantry, so that means I have 2 infantry, 2 artillery, 1 cavalry in Eastern Germany. Okay. And then I've got that lend-lease. Just to reiterate, if it has to be delivered, if it can't be delivered to Catalonia, then it's going to be 1 infantry leaves West Germany and arrives in Asturia-Navarre. So Asturia-Navarre, in that case, will have 3 infantry, an artillery, and 2 fighters. If it turns out that I am allowed to lend-lease it to Catalonia, which I think is a legal move, but a weasel move, but I am playing Madman Dan, so I gotta pull out every single stop I can to try to have a chance against him. He's too good. Then that's the way it's going to be. Will be 2 infantry, a mountain, and an artillery. Oh, you can't see this. I'm so sorry. It's over here. I think maybe it moved a little bit. But that's what it will look like if that's a legal move. Okay, let's do the controlled minor recruitment roll. Last time I didn't do it by PBE. I'm glad I failed, but I'm going to try generating it. I've got 3 territories, so hopefully I'll get a 1, 2, or 3, and I roll a 9. So I fail on that recruitment roll. Collect income. So I have 23 on the board, plus I get, I saved 16 if I bought the mountain infantry. No, I'm sorry, I saved 17 if I bought the mountain infantry. And so that's 40 IPP. It could also be 41 IPP if it turns out to be infantry. Okay, thanks again for watching. The next up is Madman Dan with turn 2.2 USSR.